a mum who has revealed that she won't baby-proof her home because she thinks that kids should learn from their mistakes. So if they can't get, if they get hurt basically touching things once, they won't do them again. Now you said obviously you've been really open about the fact that your kids they run around in your garden, and I think it sounds idyllic. I'm joking with you.
No, God, of course I know that. But that's a bit extreme. When you hear, oh, she doesn't baby-proof her house.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, sometimes you get corners of tables, you could buy rubber things, them baby gates. In the beginning, with the first, obviously, you have the baby gates, you even buy the smelly bins, put the nappies, I mean, you buy everything. But when you've had 5, it's like, you learn that even if you tell them not to touch something, they're going to touch it. So now you can say, I'm feral. I live in the country. They go out of one welly on or no pants. They get on the muck heap. And the amount of times Jet's gone into stinging nettles, comes in and it hurts. And I'm like, well, don't go near them. But then they go and find another stinging nettle. I can't tell him off. You've just got to learn. But you know, stuff like with bleach and stuff, obviously I hide that away, but everything else, they... free-for-all. And I don't need stair gates because I've got really thick, fluffy carpet, so they just bounce off
I agree with you. I think if they'd obviously within reason, and you're right in terms of the bleach and anything that's hugely dangerous. But if you let them wander around the garden, they will soon learn.
You don't
touch that plant because it hurts.
They are like Mowgli, like friends who come round my house. You know, they say, "Oh no, you've got to put a coat on your shoes." I'm like, "Nah, don't worry. Just let them wonder how they are." And same like my friend Michelle Heaton. She came to mine, and she's quite a health freak. So she gives her kids like a lolly a week or something, but within an hour they had like 4 lollies. She's like, what are you doing to my kids? Because they've got a drawer where they know where they can go.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, let them get on with it. But that's just the way I am really
You're
relaxed.
breaking out in hives.
I am, yeah. I'm the complete opposite. I just like proof everything, like on the corners of the tables. I've got the little things, you know, in the cupboard, so they can't open the cupboards and get anything out, the little plug thing.
Doesn't it drive you mad though when you've got to try and undo it to get in the cupboard?
It does, but it's worth it because they can't get anything dangerous there.
Well, you shouldn't have it there then.
No, but that's what I've got the locks on the door so they can't get in there, and the stair gates and everything. And then we've got Betsy coming up now who'll be in her walker, so they don't worry about her banging heads on everywhere. So I'll have all those little rubber things on everywhere.
Can you proof everything? Because I mean, kids are amazing.
You can't. Oh, I have to tell you about Lauren when she was quite young. She came out of the toilet one day with the toilet brush in her mouth. I got her into the sink and I was splashing all water up to her face. There's some things that you can't obviously see, but it's never been on the floor since then. It's up on the side now.
That's something I'm more of a danger to my kids than they were to themselves. The one that always comes back to me, when Charlie was about 9 months, you know, that great cuddly age, you can throw them about and they love it and they giggle and everything. So I was in this shop and I was sort of wondering about, I hate shopping, it's very boring, so I was really pleased to have her to throw out. She's giggling, she's laughing and throwing out there. And I was walking backwards, and what I didn't realise, maybe she spotted it, was that the ceiling height lowered quite dramatically. Yeah. So what about... Ah! Boom! Jeez. Oh, my God, that's still... I'm in a sweat, just the thought of it.
He needed to be mum-proofed.
Mum-proofed, absolutely.
Mum-proofed.
Complete bones.
Oh, do you know, you talk about the bleach thing. Finley once, when he was 2, it wasn't the bleach that you'd put down the toilet, it was laundry bleach, so it's much more diluted and didn't have the safety cap on. In fact, it had a cap on the top that almost looked like a tumbler. I mean, the tumble dryer was in a separate door and everything. It was all... He found that. And my sister was looking after him at the time. I wasn't in the house. Not that it's my sister's fault, it's my fault, because I put it there. And she turned around, and he'd literally poured it like a cup of fine wine into the tumbler. Luckily, she saw it as it went like that, knocked it from his hand. But that sort of drives home to you, actually, how quickly it can happen. Yeah. And you think you're all right, because it's behind a door. And to be honest, I don't know how he opened it, because I always found it stuck. But it was, you know, one of those things. It's scary.